We welcome those of you joining us on SEC Network to Rocky Top. Matt Schumacher, the former SEC Player of the Year, Maddie Shipman. Game 3 of this opening weekend in a decade. And Heavner has her second strikeout.
The one thing that we've seen throughout this series so far is that this Tennessee offense is very difficult to strike out, and they
down for Emma Clark, base is clear. One hopper to second base. It's Daniel and a 1-2-3 inning for Jaden Heavner, who has set down 5 in a row. We'll talk to her head coach, Beth Torina.
A lot of the other teammates for LSU in the dugout keep charts of their own as well.
This is a high fly ball down the right field line off the bat of Kylie Edwards and gone. And LSU strikes first in back-to-back games in the series.
LSU team talked about those quick adjustments. What can they do to get some runs on the board? They've been hitting the long ball so far in this series, and Riley Johnson just absolutely turns on this one and drives it way out to right field. She is ready for this pitch, and she hammers it to give LSU the lead.
Laced into left field, back-to-back hits, and Hodge is thinking extra bases. She will put the brakes on at second base. A double in the 9th spot for LSU. Including Marjeko. This is launched into left, off the bat of Jayla Lassiter, and off the scoreboard. A 2-run bomb. Second home run of the inning for LSU.
Second home run of the inning for the Tigers, and it's the second home run. Is a big one after falling behind 0-2 in this count too. She was all over that pitch that she drove all the way off of the scoreboard out in left field. A rise ball pretty much up at the letters. You see how she goes right after it, and that's not a bat flip. That was the ultimate bat toss.
A large deficit. They've been down 1 a couple of times this year, never 4 to start the game. Karen Weekly said her team was unfazed. First out of the inning, secured by Emma Clark.
I do feel like
the fact that they came in with great experience. Char Lorenz, all ACC as a freshman last year at Louisville. 2-1, off the glove of Rutan at third. It was like she's turning a corner, has dealt with some injuries early in the year that may have slowed her progression out of the gate. High fly ball left field. And it blows back into the field of play for an easy. Ball in the dirt, runner goes, snap throw down, not in time, and it's a stolen bag for Lorenz.
Coach Beth Torina talked to us about trying to.
And chaos creation would be strengths of their offense. Ripped up the middle by Edwards. Lorenz will test the arm of Knight and score. A 2-out RBI single by the reigning SEC Freshman of the Year, and it's 4-0 LSU.
Just sticking with the game plan, sticking with that process. That's exactly what we see from Tori Edwards. She hits this ball so hard that it almost knuckles off of the bat right back up the middle. We talked, Matt, about how she was hitting the ball hard to the right side. This time she finally gets one to fall right back up the middle, and it's a 2-out RBI to extend.
Rolled to third. Rutan on to first, picked by Emma Clark, and that'll do it for the third. A 4-spot for LSU, including a pair of home runs. It's ever been done by Twins at the Division I level, period. Laced into right, and it gets over the head of Riley Johnson. A long leadoff single for Gabby Leach. 2-1 count to fall. Bunt gets past a charging third baseman in Hodge. Heavner spins and throws, not in time. Both runners are safe. And 2 on and nobody out in the bottom of the third. Callie Deal and Tatum Clopton both getting loose for the Tigers. Corner infield drawn in. Sharply hit off Hodge. Flips it to third. Well covered Third full count of the day for Heavner. Flared left side, back on it. Edwards coming in from left field. Char Lorenz. What a play by the LSU. 3-1. Opposite field. Johnson under it to make the catch. Heavner pitches around, a pair of runners reaching with nobody out. Edwards, two-strike base knock up the middle, and the leadoff hitter is aboard for back-to-back innings. Johnson stayed back on it. First out of the inning.
Nice change up there by Marjetko, just getting her.
2-2 to Hodge. Double play opportunity here for Tennessee. They won't get it. It was a slow roller off the bat of Hodge, and with her speed in the 9 spot, beats out a potential double play.
Runner that reaches base safely. Another
Lassiter
example too.
Draws a walk.
They continue to have better and better at bats against Sage Marjetko too. Now it being the second game of this season.
With runners on in the series. Daniel flares it right to second base, and that will do it for the fourth. Tigers have the #1 team on the ropes.
To that strike zone.
Mackenzie Butt with the best well-struck ball of the day for Tennessee as a double to start the fourth. Holly left field, and Lorenz for the first out of the fourth. 3 kicked off today. She saw no hesitation or panic in her team. And right on cue, a 1-out walk drawn by Maddie Rutan.
Ways. They've got lefties that can soft slap, that can drop a bunt, that can also hit the ball out of the ballpark.
Like this, Clark, deep shot right field, gone! 1-run game on Rocky Top.
It's exactly what you're going to think of when you think of this Lady Volunteers lineup. Emma Clark getting this pitch up and away and just drives it 73 miles per hour off of the bat the opposite way. A huge 3-run shot, exactly what this Lady Vols offense. Anywhere you put her, she's going to be productive.
Flares it right side at second base. Daniel, second out of the inning.
I think it goes back to a similar point that you just bring up.
Fall, line drive into the gap. It's off the base of the wall. She's thinking too. Good throw in from left field, and the tag is not there. A 2-out double. Bella Foss sneaks.
Is what led to her being called safe on that one.
Sophia Knight, hard hit to second, but Daniel is there. That ends the inning. But Emma Clark, a 3-run bomb. Hard hit, but diving play at second, and Dodge got it before it touched dirt. 1 out in the inning. Gold glove effort by Dodge.
Coach Karen Weekly says that Ella Dodge provides a spark, not just offensively, but defensively for this Tennessee team as well. Gets a great jump on this hard hit line drive off of the bat of Char Lorenz. A great diving effort by Ella Dodge for out #1.
9 homers, 49 runs batted in a career year. Lays off the 3-2 for a 1-out walk.
Marjetko throwing a lot of ball so hard to all fields.
Payoff from Marjetko. And she gets Edwards looking. First strikeout of the day for Tennessee. Her junior season. Looking for back-to-back strikeouts here in Game 3 to keep it a 1-run game in the 5th with 2 down and 1 on. Gets it on a swing and a miss from Franklin. Joining us LSU led 4-0 to start. Scored all 4 runs in the 4th, and this has tied the game for Tennessee. Ella Dodge, one swing, and we're knotted up at 4 apiece.
I tell you what, Matt, when Tennessee squares it up, they absolutely square it up. Top to bottom in this order, you're seeing the power. Ella Dodge here crushes this one. 77 miles per hour off of the bat. She knows it immediately. She doesn't even go for the bat flip. She looks immediately back at her team because, as Coach Karen Weekly said, she is the Energizer Bunny for this squad. She provides the spark, and she sure did. Those risks, not trying to be as aggressive.
Morrison sharply off the glove of Hodge, and it's short. Not in time with the throw. Kylie Edwards trying to back up her third baseman.
Coming in at 60 miles per hour.
That one gets through. It was ball 4. And now 2 on and nobody out for Tennessee.
This is where, if you're LSU, you really need a big defensive play. You need.
In Beth Torina's tenure. Taylon Holly pops it up. There's the quick out that Jaden Heavner needed. All that being said, though, Maddie, this feels like a really big op. That one gets past Bergeron, and both runners advance. Savia Morgan, the go-ahead run now at third base. Scoring position, big opportunity here for Rutan. Laser into left field, caught. Runner tags, and Morgan will score. Tennessee leads for the first time in game 3.
To the bat, 76 miles per hour, line drive off of the bat out to left field, and you see how quickly she gets back to third base and then takes off, making sure that she tags, able to stand in as she runs into home.
Capable of, both in relief and as a starter. 1-2. She's capable of that, painting the corner on Clark to get out of the inning. But Tennessee
zone, and another at bat where Marjetko is finding herself ahead in the count, 0-2.
Right back to her. Look what I found, says Marjetko, one away. Jumped out to that early lead as they did yesterday. This one hit hard to short. Faw handles, second out of the inning. Loss this year when scoring first was yesterday in game 2 of this series. Hodge will turn the lineup over for Jayla Lassiter. A 2-out walk to extend the 6th.
Weekend in and weekend out with all the scouting that all of these teams have against you.
Draws a walk. Third time aboard today for the LSU leadoff hitter, and now Sierra Daniel. A sweep at the hands of number 1 Tennessee. Daniel lays off the 3-2, and the bases are loaded in the 6th. 3-1. And a walk to tie the game. Wow. Elsa Morrison did not believe that was ball 4, but it sure was. And LSU takes advantage.
And I think there was some confusion too at the plate because Charla Renz stayed in the batter's box. Elsa Morrison trying to frame this pitch at the bottom of the zone, and Charla Renz stays there almost like she wasn't sure if it was ball 4, if it was called.
Yesterday comes to the plate with the bases loaded and the game tied at 5. Slow roller to short. Faw flips to second base, and that will do it for the 6th. We are tied at 5.
Can accumulate throughout the year, can drastically affect where you end up in the standings at the end of the regular season.
Upstairs catches Gabby Leach. Go ahead, run aboard here.
Because you can't control it, but this game is still going, so how can you still go out there and execute your pitches?
Bunt drop down off the bat of Faw. Heavner spins and fires. Going 7 innings against Tennessee on day 1. And walks Sophia Knight here. fourth free pass for Heave. Gets a strikeout on the inside corner. Snap throw down to second, not in time by Bazeron.
There were a couple of nice catches in the bullpen.
Just like yesterday, the Vols have come all the way back. This is flied into right, and Maddox McKee makes the catch. How about Jaden Heavner? Gets out of the jam.
I've seen them kind of score sporadically, put up 3 in the 3rd inning, 1 in the 6th.
Good play there by Aaron Newer off the bat of Tori Edwards, 1 down.
Took advantage of some free passes that they were given by this Tennessee pitching staff at the 7th, and if you're Tennessee, you're trying to do whatever you can to get back in the dugout as quickly as possible.
Well, that'll help. Aaron Newer flashing the leather, back-to-back outs.
How about that? Just a couple of pitches, too, with the way.
Pickett into right field, testing Leach. Down on one knee to make the catch. And a 1-2-3-7 for Aaron Newer. But Holly 15. They have lost 7 in a row against the #1 team in the country. And a walk to lead off the 7th for Butt, the 5th of the day, drawn by Tennessee.
Her first at-bat of the day.
Homered in a pinch hit opportunity yesterday. Sends this into left. It is caught by Char Lorenz. And back to first goes Butt, 1 down.
Out to left field in her last at-bat.
Speaking of, line drive into right will move Butt into scoring position.
Another great piece of hitting by Maddie.
Nothing deficit, which until this weekend they had never faced so far this year. Clark left side, backhanded by Edwards, gets the lead runner at 3rd, and there are 2 down in the 7th.
Really nice pitch to the ball extremely well this series.
Takes the 3-2 into right. Walk off for Tennessee! And the Lady Vols remain undefeated at 23-0. And they have confirmed the home run stands for Gabby Leach. An 8-5 win in Game 3 and a series sweep for the Lady Vols.
What a swing, what a moment, and what a weekend for Tennessee. Not even close to leaving early. 3-run home run, walk-off game winner for Gabby Leach. 3 home runs for Gabby Leach in 2 days, and none bigger than that 3-run home run that she just hit to end the game and to extend the winning streak for the Lady Volunteers.
23-0, tied with the 2007 Lady Vols team, which reached the Women's College World Series for the 2nd best start in program history. And we've seen the Lady Vols do it in a myriad of ways, including back-to-back days erasing